So apparently, I can't play video games and talk at the same time. Who knew? What's up, travelers? How's it going? I really wanted to make this video last week, but when I tried to record the gameplay, my capture device just wasn't having it. So today, I tried to stream it, and while streaming it, I tried to discuss my opinion of the game, and it just didn't work. So I'm just going to talk at the camera about my feelings about this video game, and I have no gameplay, but I do have this picture, so there's that. No, click, come picture, come. There it is. There's me in my Mass Effect Andromeda gameplay. Now let's talk about Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda, I need to get into the shot, is the fourth installment of the Mass Effect series. It takes place with a whole new character. You're no longer Commander Shepard, instead you're Pathfinder Ryder. And in this case, I'm Lost Rider. I did not buy this game day one. I thought I was going to buy this game day one, but fortunately I didn't have the money, and it let me take a back seat to seeing seeing what everyone's all saying about it, and it just wasn't good. Now normally I like to go, hey, let me build my own opinion, but after I played the game, I realized that they were spot on. As you can see, this character is just, it's not the best reflection of character creations that I know BioWare is capable of, but hey, I luckily got it after all the nonsense and all the patches that have come in, so it's not as bad as it could have been. I bought this game for $35, which I thought was, hey, there we go, it's a great deal, because I still had fun with this game. A lot of people are just completely trashing this game, and I don't think that's fair. It's not garbage. That's all. It's not garbage. Now, it's not the trilogy astounding. It's not what you felt and loved about Mass Effect trilogy. It's not that, but it is a good game. Like, personally for me, I enjoyed the characters. I am a big characters person, so that's what I focus first and foremost on. Like, I've been replaying Mass Effect 1 until it froze, and I noticed the interactions between the characters are very limited in this game, whereas in Mass Effect Andromeda, I noticed that it was all the time. Like, anytime you're just driving around to get to a destination, your characters are interacting with each other. Well, not specifically your main protagonist, but with each other. I usually have either Vetra and PB or PB and Liam, and their conversations, I'm just laughing all the time, and it's really interesting. I also kind of love PB and Drac. Their conversations were pretty funny too. I miss not having Quarians. That was a little disappointment. But you know, the game was supposed to be another trilogy, build up to it, and it just kind of fell flat. And a lot of things I think I fell flat on is because of how poorly rendered it is. It's like, you spend so much time making this game, and it looks worse than your first rendition of this cycle. There's also a lot of busy work. Like, I finished the game, but I have a bunch of tasks left, and you literally have to go out of your way to do these tasks. They don't tell you where to go. My game might be glitching. I don't know. Maybe someone else has a budget, but I'll click a task, and I'm like, okay, so where am I supposed to go? And that's it. It's just, hey, go do this. Go scour this large planet to go do this task. And there's no direction at all. And there's a bunch of tasks like that. It's like, it's a bunch of busy work. And maybe some people do like that, but personally, I don't like that. The romance is kind of iffy. Like, I love it, but I hate it as well. I hate that a lot of the dialogue options that I would choose were tagged to romance. And it's kind of like very blatantly obvious. You do this to get this person to like you, rather than letting it feel, it just kind of felt forced, rather than just letting it be natural, whereas you have a significant moment where you're specifically going, I want to be with you, like you did in the original games, where it's like Flirt, 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 flirt. Are we flirting? We're flirting? We're flirting? Yes, we're flirting. You're still flirting with him. Hey, I can flirt with you. It doesn't matter if you're flirting with anybody else. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't. That's not how I want this to be. I want casual conversations that could be taken either or. And then when the final decision making comes on, then I go, yes, you. I want to sleep with you. And speaking of sleeping with the characters, I feel like when you're Sarah Ryder, you kind of get shirked on it. Like in the original Mass Effect, if I got it on with Kaidan, you saw that I got it on. Well, as close as they could allow them to see. But it was very blatantly obvious that you slept with Kaidan if you got with Kaidan. They didn't show it in the second. Like if you got with Garrus, they didn't show that. And I think it has something to do with maybe because he's a Taurian. Alright, be a little racist about it, but that's fine. But when I got together with Kaidan in the third game, again, you saw it. It was very obvious that we got together. We're stripping each other's clothes off. We're in bed. We wake up and it's like, yes, how you doing? But in this one, I romanced Liam for my first playthrough. I haven't. I was thinking of doing PB because I kind of liked how you were introduced to her, but I didn't. And you go with Liam, and there's this one action where you can kiss him, and then you're just making out, and you fall back on the couch, and then it black screens, and then it's the next scene. It goes, okay, so did we sleep together? Is that what happened, or did you just make out? Because that's completely plausible where they could have just made out. And there's another scene where he's like, hey, what happened last time was just, hey, it was cool for me. And I'm like, well, what happened? And even then, after you pursue Liam, you still don't know if you actually had sex. Obviously, that's what they're trying to imply. I'm just saying, I would have preferred if my characters took their clothes off. I personally enjoy when they have scenes like that. Whatever. In terms of gameplay, the load times were awful. Just awful. I could sit here. I think I spent 10 minutes waiting for my game to load. And I'm just... I just want to play my game. Can I play my game? Why are you taking so forever long to load? And... in game, it also did that. There would be times where when you have to open a door, you have to sit there, you hold it, and you have to keep repeatedly pressing the triangle to get it to load. And then sometimes after you press the triangle option will disappear. You just have to wait for your door to load open. And then there will be times where you're walking past a character or a door, and then the triangle just won't appear, and you have to keep like angling yourself. I remember I had to like... one character was here, and I walked over, and then it was like no triangle, so then I had to step back all the way here, and then finally the triangle appeared, and it was like, but it's like, well, make up your mind, because sometimes the triangles don't work, and it's like nuances. I've never felt so frustrated playing Mass Effect before, and it's like I'm kind of on the fence here because I'm enjoying playing the characters. I'm enjoying going through the story. The story itself, while I enjoyed it, didn't surprise me at all. It was very predictable. It was very reflective of just the original Mass Effect, and I'm not surprised by that because that's how I felt about Dragon Age as well. I played the Dragon Age games, and I feel like it's always this person's at war with this person and you have to choose a side. And so I felt like, hey, Mass Effect 1 is, these people are trying to exterminate you, stop them. And then Mass Effect Andromeda is like, hey, these people are trying to exterminate you, so stop them. And given that, stories have been done, obviously you're going to see some repetition in terms of plot. It's always about how you execute them, and this was executed a bit differently, but it didn't hit the mark the way that Mass Effect Trilogy did. So that's where I'm at. Like, I had fun. I played it non-stop until I beat it, and it's everything that was wrong with the first Mass Effect. Like, all the complaints we had for the first Mass Effect got fixed in the sequel, and I feel like if people would like get off the fact that it's not the original trilogy, that this could be, I know, like comparing it to the trilogy while saying not compared to the trilogy, it could be just like that. Hey, we have these complaints. You did something new, but we got these complaints about this new format. Wow, I can speak it. This new format. Now fix it for the sequel, and that's how we would get a better Andromeda. But yeah, so how I'm reviewing this game is that not worth the $60. It's on discount now. Buy it on discount because it is a good play. That's all. All right.